Hi everyone, welcome back to another video with Baking with Scott. On this video today, I am reviewing the KitchenAid 7-cup food processor. The color I have is a matte black colored. It is really nice. And it does have a little bit of texture to it. It's not like the Empire Red finish. It has a little bit of texture, but it's not like the cast iron. It kind of feels like the silver color that KitchenAid offers. The speeds on this KitchenAid food processor is low, high, and pulse. This is a huge 7-cup capacity. I never ran out of room when I was using it, and I really do enjoy it. On the top, you will see the lock mechanism and the feed tube. When using the feed tube, you're going to push it up to push the food in and down the chute. It's kind of like the food processor where it has the 1-piece and the 2-piece. You need that other piece in there because you'll see if you take it out, there'll be a big hole in the middle. So it's really a 2-piece pusher. So I'm going to take that out because when I open up the lid, it does fall. Sometimes it's happened and it didn't crack, luckily. The chute is not big. I wish KitchenAid would make it bigger. It doesn't make sense to me why they can't make it bigger, but that's what they decided. And that's where you put the food in. As you can see inside, there is the food prep slicer, and I have in right now the medium shredder and slicer. In here is the multi-purpose blade by KitchenAid. Good for really anything and serves multi-purposes. So I'm going to show you how to use each attachment and how to work your KitchenAid food prep stand mixer. I said stand mixer. I meant processor, food processor. So on the side, flip up the switch to open it. It does go quite high, so if you're storing it under cabinets, do know that. You might just have to pull it out a little bit. Under here is where the lid attaches to the base of the processor. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is just lift it to disconnect it, but then put it right back in. It kind of just snaps into place. When you get it in the right area, I'm doing this with one hand, so you can see the iPad and the reflection. Ooh, you can see the iPad and the reflection there, but I'm doing this with one hand. But it's really easy to put it back into place. Here is the disc that comes with the mixer. I said mixer. I'm so sorry I keep saying mixer. If I say mixer, you know what I mean. I mean the food processor. So let's do a little quiz. Do you think that I have this set on the slicer or the shredder? Well, the correct answer is the shredder. You can tell what side you're on because whichever one is elevated or up, as you can see here, you see how there's a mount on top? That means you're on the shredder side. If I were to flip it over, like if I want to go to a different side, put it onto the top of that little peg until it fits. Looks like a clover. And now you see that there's now no mound, but now there's a mound up here. I don't want to hurt my finger, but you see how now that's a mound? That's what I meant. So it's very simple. You close it by putting your hand on top. I like to apply pressure so it's easier to lock. And mine's new, not refurbished, so it does have to get be worked in a little bit, but sometimes do have troubles locking that, so if you know how to do that, please let me know. Now we're going to go into the system. All you have to do to take off this disc is just lift it up, and to attach it, you're going to see a clover design. And the top is also that same design, so all you're going to have to do is just fit it around until it goes into place. This is dishwasher safe. This is the cup, bowl, work bowl's dishwasher safe. The lid's dishwasher safe. These guys in here are dishwasher safe, as well as the pusher is dishwasher safe. Everything's dishwasher safe on the top rack, CoolCycle, except for the body, of course, because that's where all the mechanical stuff is. Okay, in here we have the multi-purpose blade. We also have, you lift it up, and attached to the multi-purpose blade is the adapter. I like to call it the candlestick. I got that from a KitchenAid associate. She says that she likes to call it the candlestick, and I totally agree with her. It looks like a candlestick. It's great. So all you're going to do to assemble it is you're going to put this... Oh, actually, let me show you this first. So to take on and off the work bowl, lift it up and push it down to snap in place. It only goes into one place. This work bowl only goes into one place on your processor, at least my model. So make sure that you remember where you put this in, because that's the only place it'll fit. It's great, it just snaps in, and I really do like it. You put the candlestick in, again calling it candlestick, put the multi-purpose blade in, be mindful of your fingers. By this point, if you want to use your disc shredder, you can take out the multi-purpose blade, because you don't want this in, actually, because think of it. You just shredded up or sliced up your food. It's going to go into here. Then this is going to dice it up. I mean, if that's what you're going for, then... you know, so be it, but I don't think that you should use the disc if you're going to dice it up anyway. Just throw it in and it'll do it for you perfectly, hopefully. Okay, so now I'm going to close this. So you can see on the top is a place where it does connect. So that's going to connect right onto the top of that. That's what I'm usually having trouble on the most, is that connection with the birthday stick thing and the lid. Okay, let's give this a go. Here's low. It's really quiet, actually. It might sound louder on your end, but it's honestly really quiet. I will tell you if it is loud, but this is honestly the quietest processor I've heard. Again, there's nothing in it, though. Also, pay attention to the max fill line right up there. That means that you don't want to go over it, but you could go under it. Don't go over that max fill line. So it probably takes off a cup or so, half a cup or so. So here's low. To operate, click it. It's turned it off, click it again. A light will indicate what speed you're on. Let's go to high. Or you don't even have to click this twice. You can even click this button and turn it off as well. And now let's do pulse. Pulse is great, because you know when you have a good food processor, if the pulse gives a big, steady push. That means it's going to move the food around, and it's going to get everything out of place, which is what you want when you pulse. So it's not dragging it along, it's throwing it up and chopping it. KitchenAid recommends 2 to 3 seconds, mostly if you want to pulse. Don't hold it down, or else you should just really do high or low. So let's count. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's how long you should really do it for. Or you can even do like that. Okay, hope this helps, and thank you guys for watching. And all